Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Watching Deer Antlers Grow, or Watching Whitey and the Girls as it is right now. I don't know exactly what we'll see to go to the pen today. It's really cold out here. I mean, it's brutal, and the wind is blowing a lot. Winter finally got here to Oklahoma. We had that incredible December, but winter's finally got here to Oklahoma, and it's amazing. Now, let me tell you something else that's happening, and so we're going to be watching that over the next 2 or 3 or 4 weeks. But the deer, a lot of the deer are already shedding here in Oklahoma. They're already shedding. A friend of mine found 3 sheds this week, and one of them still had blood left of it. It just fell off probably that particular day. He found 3 sheds. One of them was a beautiful 6 on one side, you know, and well, I think he actually had them both 6x6. It's absolutely beautiful. I've got 2 or 3 really nice big wild bucks hanging around the house. Hopefully we'll be able to find their sheds as time goes on. We'll get out and look around a little bit. You know, my schedule is just I'm unbelievably difficult right now, so I'm not being able to answer nearly as many comments as I'd like. I'm answering as many as I can, but as an example, you know, I got up at 6 o'clock yesterday morning and went to bed at 2 o'clock this morning, and so that's just kind of a typical day. And we're shooting television shows. We're on ESPN now on Saturday morning, ESPN 2, 7:30 Eastern, so be sure to catch that. Also on the Discovery Channel the next morning, I believe at 5:30 Eastern, so that's up pretty early in the morning. But set your recorders and record them if you don't want to get up early on a Saturday and a Sunday morning, which I'm sure a lot of you don't. You know, I've said many times that if I'm going to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning or 4:30 or 5 o'clock in the morning, I need to be catching something, killing something, or making love. So that's the 3 things that I want to wake up for early in the morning, 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. Lord, I apologize for that, but that's just absolutely what I've lived by all my life. So we're having a great time here at the Eagle. We expected this winter time to come in, and we probably will have maybe some brutal January and February. We don't know. These little cold fronts are coming in, and they're only lasting like a couple of days, and then we'll be back in the 50s. But not the 60s and 70s and 80s like we were in December, but back in the 50s. And then another one will come charging through here, and they're coming right out of the Arctic and coming down. Every now and then one of them hits a little warm weather coming up, moisture coming up from the south, and we get a drop or 2 of rain, but golly, we're still hurting on the rain. But let's go to the pens, take a look at Whitey, and see what he looks like. We might be able to get a look at TC, which now one of y'all have named Thundercloud, which I love that name. I can't believe somebody I did think of that before she did, but Thundercloud, I love it. Thundercloud, and of course, the gobbler is the Thunder Chicken, the Thundercloud and the Thunder Chicken. I throw that name on him. That's what we call wild turkey gobblers anyways, Thunder Chickens. So the Thundercloud and the Thunder Chicken, and they like to feed together. They really do. But let's go to the pen. Let's go to the pen and take a look at Whitey and his girls, which are going to be gaining weight every week. Speaking of the Thunder Chicken, there he is right down there. There's the Thunder Chicken right there. We'll zoom on him a little bit. You see that old Morel target there? We still shoot that target. And I've got brand new Morel targets, but Morel archery targets last forever. That thing has had hundreds of arrows shot into it. And it's set out there, it's faded where it's almost white. You can see a little bit of the target left. But that is a beautiful sight out here on a cold winter morning, is a big Thunder Chicken. And he's not paying too much attention to anybody. Got a nice big long beard. I love them. I mean, I love the turkeys just like I love the deer. And this guy is tamed up pretty well. Obviously, I can't pet him like I can Forrest, but Forrest is getting more difficult to pet also. And, you know, when you scope around out hunting and you scope, you see how that turkey was gone there for a few seconds, you know, probably 30 seconds or so. When you scope around and a turkey can be behind a little small tree pretty easily and you miss him. And then you turn around and he's right on top of you and you go, oh my gosh, how in the world did that happen? I just looked over there and I couldn't see him. Well, that's how it happens right there. He's totally gone right now. Totally gone right now. And he's probably going to pop out there on the other side. Or he may stay behind those trees and just walk up the hill. I don't really know. But the Thunder Chicken has disappeared. He just purely disappeared. Come on out there, boy. Let's take one more look at you. He's gone. He's gone. He's right behind those trees. But he's not popping out. He's not popping out. He's feeding right there on acorns, and he's evidently just, I don't know if he stopped behind the tree or is he just walking up the hill and staying behind the trees. Oh, there he is. He popped back out again finally. He popped back out again finally. But that's beautiful right there. That's on a cold winter morning, that warms your heart. As we arrive at the pen, we find out that here's our deer waiting for us right here at the gate. There's my big, beautiful Whitey right there. You see, I'm going to just go ahead and shoot through the fence there because we're so close to him, and I don't know how he's going to move away, but I'm going to shoot through the fence there just a little bit and see just how beautiful he really is. I mean, it's super, super close up. Look at that right there. Now, we got the fence in there, but we're going in here in a minute. I think he's really gentle and everything's fine now. There's my baby, split ears. And I got zoomed in. I'm going to zoom back out a little bit. There's my baby split ears. And there's Green Tag. Do y'all remember Green Tag? Green Tag was the really, really super skinny deer that I gave worm medicine to. I gave her 2 or 3 shots of Draxin. I just worked on her really, really hard. And now she's got a skin spot there. I don't know how she had that happen down the back where the hair's going back, kind of white colored there. But well, you look how fat she is. Well, look how fat she is. She's just, you see her there with the green tag in her right ear? Not that one. That's a baby. That one right there. That one right there in the middle of the screen. She is, that is Green Tag. She was so skinny and everybody was worried about her. I was worried about her. I put worm medicine in her food and had associate worm medicine because she might have worms. And once we put her back in the pen, and when we trapped all these does back in the pen to let Whitey have a menagerie, she got, you know, just unlimited food. Of course, she got demand food, so they can just eat all they want, any 24 hours a day if they want. And she fattened back up. So with a combination of the shots, maybe, and the worm medicine and everything, and hopefully now she'll give us 1 or 2 beautiful, beautiful babies. The wind is blowing super, super hard. I am bundled up to no end. I got a nice heavy sweatshirt on, but I put a heavy Ranger coat on in addition to that. And so let's go in the pens, walk around a little bit. I got carrots in my pocket for split ear. She probably smells them already because she's getting really excited. Right there she is. And they're watching Beamer run around out here. But let's go in there and visit with them a little bit, guys and girls. Well, we got split ears is up here. She's up here just visiting with me. She's such a pretty baby, and she just lets you love on her. And just so nice, loving a big old, she got a big old warm coat on her. She can smell those carrots in my pocket, I'm sure. She's going to be a little bit of a pest in here, without a doubt. But she's just such a beautiful girl. You know, I'd just love to have you around the house where I could love on you every day. I might do that after you have your baby. Yeah, if we figure out which baby's yours. And look at this. I mean, look at this. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm just going to set this down on a tripod and see if I can get him to eat a carrot. I don't know if I can get him to eat a carrot or not, but I got carrots in my pocket. And I have quite a few deer around. Here comes 4 split ears, saw me getting them out. I'm gonna put my gloves on because it's brutal out here. I mean, the chill temperature is down, way down, way down. She's about to get in my pocket here. Oh, I found them. I'm gonna move out in front a little bit here. I'm gonna move out in front and see if we can't get a picture of them out there. Come here, baby. Come here. Now I don't know. I can't see anything when I'm out here like this, so I'm just going to hope that we have something. Oh, she's ready, wasn't she? She's ready. Yeah. Come here. Now we got some other guys over here. You gonna eat out of my hand too? Oh no, she said she didn't want the carrot. She was gonna eat out of my hand, but she just wouldn't. Here, how about you? You guys are crazy passing up these carrots. Here, there you go, boy. There you go, big boy. Chris fed him. She nibbled on my finger. That wasn't good. That's not good. I don't know what kind of video we're getting because I can't see. I'm just out here. But the camera's pointing this way. You are such a baby doll. Yeah. Yeah, you're such a lover. Yeah, you're my baby. She said, Jimmy, I'm not your baby. I believe if we work with Whitey, we might be able to, it sure count his points to get up this close. Come here, Whitey. Here, baby. Here, baby. No, he says no. He says no. What about you, huh? What about you, huh? But there says, don't give them any, Jimmy. Give them all to me. Give them all to me. Yeah. Yeah. You such a lover. You such a lover. Yeah. People falling in love with you. I'm already in love with you. Yes, I am. There, you guys can have some. She said, don't give them to him, Jimmy. Don't give them to him. There, Green Tag. I know Green Tag will eat carrots. Green Tag will eat anything. Green Tag says, yes, I'll eat that carrot. Green Tag back here jumping on them. We'll get to the end of the bag, girls. Hey, Green Tag. Hey. You are a carrot monster. I hope we're in the picture here because this is very cool. This is very cool. I love it. I love it. I bought some more carrots a couple days ago. We were in town because of some situations. And that's it, girl. This is the last one. There you go, baby doll. I don't know how much of y'all of that y'all could see or everything, but and how the audio is because the wind's terrible out here. I do have microphones on and I got them covered up real good, so it could be in pretty good shape, but sometimes it's just not really working real good. But we've got a really good situation with the deer, so let's see. I don't know what we have, but that should have been pretty good. I get on this side of it and look, should have been pretty good. Let's carry this thing around and see what we can see. Okay, there's Whitey. Whitey put his nose down there on that deer. He's still thinking, hey, if they're ready, I'm ready. Just pretty typical guy, huh? Pretty typical guy. But I don't think we have to worry about him anymore. And there's Green Tag. Look at him. Will you look at him? We're up really close to him. He's just so beautiful. And oh man, you're a pretty deer. You are such a pretty deer. And Green Tag, the wind is blowing my tripod. Green Tag is just, I mean, Split Ears is just pestering me to death. She's trying to get in my pocket to get the sack. The sack's empty, but it still smells like carrots. She's just all over me right here. Hey, baby. Licking her chomps. She's getting in my pocket. Getting in my pocket. Let's just walk around and see what everybody else looks like over here. Everybody's looking great. And go down in the bottom, see if we can get out of the wind a little bit.